The next question is, in the electrolytic refining of a metal, what would you take as the anode and cathode and the electrolyte? So this is a simple question, and the straight way answer for the same is that in electrolyte refining, basically what is electrolyte refining? Where we extract the pure metals from impure metals or raw metals, right? So in that process, we need anode, a impure metal, and cathode, a pure metal, and the electrolyte solution is a salt of metals, right? The next question is, why are the carbonates compound used as fuel for most application? Because a carbon compound, when burned, give large amount of heat and energy. So that's why they are usually used for a fuel. And further, if the carbon compound are saturated hydrocarbons, then it will be give a clear and smoke-free flame. Otherwise, it will not give. So you are using basically the fuel which has in high calorific value and high heat value. Explain the formation of scum when hard water is treated with soap. When soap is used with hard water, there is less amount of scum will be produced because the soap do not. The soap is having sodium and potassium salt of long chain fatty acid, and hard water contains salt of calcium and magnesium. When soap is added with the hard water, calcium and magnesium ion present in the water displace sodium and potassium ion from the soap molecules, forming a insoluble substance is called scum. So that's why we are not using the soap with the hard water. The reason is, I repeat again, the reason is a hard water is containing salt of calcium and magnesium, and soap is containing the when soap is added with that hard water, calcium and magnesium ion present in water displace that sodium ion from the soap and forming the insoluble substance that will be not soluble, right? Insoluble substance which is known as scum. So that's why the loss of soap is wasted in that process. What change will you observe if you test soap with litmus paper? Basically, soap is a base solution. So if we will check it with the red litmus paper, then it will be changed its color to blue. Otherwise, if you will check it with a blue litmus paper, it will not change its color. Why? What is hydrogenation? And what is its industrial application? Hydrogenation is basically the process that is used to add hydrogen atom in the unsaturated hydrocarbons. Anhydrogen carbonate are containing the less amount of hydrogen atom in it. So that's why it is having the double bonding or triple bonding with the carbon-carbon atoms. So that's why we need a hydrogenation process where we will add the hydrogen in that unsaturated hydrocarbon in presence of some catalyst like nickel and platinum to get a saturated hydrocarbon. Which of the following hydrocarbon go under hydrogenation or addition reaction? The hydrocarbon which do not have complete hydrogen atoms, that means to say which is having the uh, double or triple bond between the carbon carbon atom, or which are unsaturated hydrocarbon that need hydrogenation or addition reaction. So the example is given here for C3S6 and C2H2 because they are from the ethene and ethyne group. So that's why they need a hydrogenation or addition reaction to become saturated hydrocarbon. Give a test that can be used to differentiate chemically between butter and cooking oil. Butter is basically a saturated fat, so therefore it do not need any hydrogenation. Otherwise, the cooking oil needs that because it says unsaturated fat, so that's why it's need a hydrogenation.